It made me, first of all, I'm up here with some vegetable organic shit trying to take the gray out of my goatee. You see me? I'm going black today. And I got my Smurf cup with some. I can't tell y'all the brand because we ain't finished with our contract. I ain't no free advertisement. Let me tell y'all something. You see me, Mel? They find me. I'm trying to. I gotta go. I gotta go to the damn gender reveal and find out that I got a grandson coming. And they didn't mess around. Made me in the middle of my preparation. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dyeing my goatee because I don't want my grandkid to see me like this. Don't you ask me what the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to be gorgeous. Like I tell y'all, I don't smoke. But that other thing that I be talking about that me and Rihanna had did to make that baby that she just hit me with child support papers yesterday, y'all. That bitch Riri just hit me with child support. What's going on, Ruben? You see, I'm trying to get young again. They got me with the vegetable shit on my face. As soon as they told me I was gonna be a grandpa, they put vegetables on my face. What's going on? I tell y'all this. This is the most ridiculous shit. You know what I mean? Simpler. Hey Carlos, I'm gonna check out Simpler, but see, I'm allergic to everything, so I can't use nothing with none of them. What they call it, the HMO, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The stuff you can't look. So, but Grab, no, ain't no. You can't call me Grab. I'm Q Paul. I told him. I said I'm Q Paul. I'm gonna check it out, Carlos. You said it's Simpler. Say it one more time so I can make sure I get it. Cause every now and then I like to go black. Sometimes I like to be great. Now I can be, I can be. They say you bilingual. I can be, bi whatever you want to call it. Simpler. Okay, I appreciate that. Now this is the thing, and I am having the most fun with this ever. Go not, you know I like the Niners, but I'm a Browns fan. But I like the Niners. Michael Burgess, go Niners, unless they play the Browns. This is the funniest thing ever, right? Now you have people who come on this page. They have the nerve to go on the Hall of Fame page and they say you don't produce dogs. Let me tell you, you stupid some of my bitches. I have been doing this so long. I have put out so many dogs. It takes a certain level of mentality to where people literally, you know what I'm saying? Literally. Ruben, don't you laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me. You grandpa too. I'm going through something here. I'm going but it takes a level of something of not only stupidity, but to want to be a part of something. When now you notice this, I talked about healthy dogs. I talked about breathing issues. I talked about hips. I talked about dogs that are hurting our breed. And now they literally have dumbasses that are coming on my page and saying, "Do you even produce dogs? Do you know who the fuck I am?" And I never get braggadocious, and I'm not that person. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Like I say, I would prefer that in a few years. My son brought his female by here last night, and she's turning out nice. I would prefer that my kids be breeding in a couple years. It's not even harassing. This is what I expected. You know what I'm saying, Dr. Hawkins, and I can't wait till we get a chance to do our podcast. Ruben, the podcasts are going to be great because let me first of all, they're not newbies. They stupid bees. You know what I mean? But the thing of it is, I don't have to show you my dogs. You dumb son of a bitch. My dogs are all over. You know what I mean? This is the funniest thing. They talking about, look, once again, you're homeless and you're this, and my name is not real. My name is Terrell, you dumb son of a bitch. If I was homeless, I would just come over there and I would take your bitch and I would move my family in. That's the kind of motherfucker I am. Stop talking about homeless and all this shit when I obviously have a home and me and my family do all right. It's stupid. It's a world where y'all notice, and I've noticed the low intellect of most people is that we become they can come over here all they want to because I love it because they reel in more real people. They're losing stud services because of what I'm saying. And notice they're not losing stud services and they're not losing puppy sales because of them selling me selling them stuff. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're losing their minds because the thing of it is bottom line is that I'm telling the truth. Look at this person. You talking about do a live from home and all this shit. I don't have to do no live from home. Motherfuckers have come to our home and done breedings and they've already said this. And this is your narrative. Your narrative. I'm gonna tell you something interesting that a motherfucker told me. I'm living rent free in their heads and I'm living rent free in a woman's drawers because they ain't fucking her. So you got me on your damn screen all the time and they seeing all this gorgeousness and all this shit. They just fucking up their whole marriages. But I tell you the truth of the matter is this. And this is the reality. They talk about steroids because they jealous of my body. Now, instead of saying that I don't produce dogs, and by the way, if y'all didn't even notice it, I produced the first 3 times champion, the first champion to champ out on several countries. We did a co-production of first 3 times grand champion. I mean, it's all over the record books. Go to Hall of Fame Bullies. If you're new to this page, and I want y'all to tell her I have fun with everything. Go to Hall of Fame Bullies. I use all of this as promotion, so when haters come aboard. But I want to tell y'all, the narrative will not stop. You know, the funniest thing of it all is like I said, I will never argue if I have dogs. You know what I mean? That's stupid. You know, I'm gonna tell you throughout my career. I've been so good at this dog thing that people have tried to murder my dogs. Well, not tried to murder my dogs. One of my more prevalent dogs was murdered, and several nice ass bitches. You know what I mean? And the thing of it is that we continue to produce dogs. You know, the litter that produced Odell Floyd and his lovely lady came right to our home. They saw the quality of our dogs, and we produced the dog in person. My man Michael Sniper Bailey has come to the home several times. We've sat down and talked, and we've done breedings in person. At the end of the day, is our family and our folks. Our shit is for us. You know what I mean? We are for real people. We're not for this hateful public. And I'm very, 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 very tentative to invite. You know what I mean? To invite people who I obviously see have hatred in their heart into my home where my children, my woman, and you know what I'm saying, and my dogs live. Because at the end of the day, you know, those who know, I'm a real killer. And if y'all keep playing games, it will get very, very serious. And I don't need to go back to nowhere, and y'all don't need to go to hell. So at the end of the day, y'all should probably just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Because to see grown men and grown women on the internet playing games and making up lies and different things, it's an ugly scenario. You know what I mean? And real guys don't do that. I'm not trying to diminish anyone as a man. I accidentally told y'all about that man's drug habit. That was seriously was an accident. I was just, you know what I mean? As Jay-Z say, that was my passion talking. So, you know, I accidentally told y'all about this man being a cokehead, but that's his story to tell. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, is that I've done enough in this dog world, and if I never did anything else in my life, I've done enough in this dog world. Y'all all have my blood. Even the people who are hating on me, you have used my blood. You know what I mean? So I don't have any reason to go any further, but even though I have a lot of shit coming. But the truth of the matter is that all of this nonsense and all of this childishness and all of these games that people are playing is truly a diversion tactic to take away from the true message. And the true message is that unhealthy dogs are being bred, dogs are dying, and the breed is being destroyed. Yeah, I got a Jerry Curl bag on, Larry. 88, Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? No Vaseline. Damn, I said, y'all set it off. And you know, I mean, I don't care if they come because this is the thing. I've always been that. I've always been that one. You know what I mean? That I take on all of their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is I am going to speak this shit until it ends. And if y'all want me to show up at y'all shows, I'll show up at y'all shows. If you want me to show up wherever, I'll show up whatever. And it ain't no back down. It's always get down. That's real. I'm the only man. Not only am I the only man in the American bully world that can be said that I have the first ever American bully champion. I'm the only man that can say I have the nationals, the biggest nationals ever champion. I'm the only man who can say that I have the first ever 3 registry champion. I'm the only man who said I'm the first international champion. I'm the only man to say that I produced and my dog's blood is in more championship blood than anybody in the breed. That's me. That's that guy. And I love this dog shit, but at the end of the world, it's one thing that I can say too is that I'm the only man on the internet who have talked it like I walked it. And when I showed up, I'm the only man that they called the police on to get me up out of the place before I got in the place because I talk it like I walk it. And when I show up, they blow up and they hoe up. That's real shit. That's real shit. They hoe up. I want y'all to look at the facts of it. I've never called the police on anybody. I've never tried to get away from anybody. You know what I mean? You and once again, it's somebody who ain't never dealt with me talking about you and you took bad care of him. My dog lived to be 15 years old. Their dogs died walking through Home Depot at 18 months. Bitch, get a life. Make sense of it. 15 years. 18 months. 15 years. 18 months. I will give you a mathematical equation. That is 30 times the longevity. So as you tell me I took bad care of a dog, why did my dog live a life that was long and fulfilled? As Kat said, I got 250 haters. I'm hoping to get 300 by the end of the day. Get your weight up. Say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is. It's just that simple. Y'all come here to hate, but y'all will never discuss the topic that is on the line. Y'all have glorified dogs that have had ice packs. You have glorified dogs that have had high rears, blown out hips. You have glorified breeders who have took the lifespan of the breed from 12 years down to 3 years. Y'all have glorified breeders who showed y'all their dogs was dying and later chronicled it as the dogs died in their beds with their children. Y'all have glorified breeders who have called themselves breeders and have done nothing but suck money from the community and told lies and bullshit and continue to breed bad flaws into our breed. This is what you have done. The people who are looking for the truth, much love, Tremel. The people who are looking for the truth, we understand that healthy dogs matter. The rest of you are trying to change the subject because you don't want to talk about it. Talk about me. Call me ugly. Tell me that I'm on steroids. Do all of these things with your envious heart. But the one thing that you will not do is take away legacy. You can't take away the fact of the dogs I produced. I'm here because of the dogs that I produced. I will produce more. I will produce better. I got family now in Hawaii. Much love to the Estevezes. I got family in Barbados, was just recently invited to South Africa, also invited to Colombia, also invited to Brazil. I got family in Canada. You know what I'm saying? I got family in Jamaica. Shout out to True Dog Food and animal products. I got much love all over the world. I even now have a whiskey brand and a bourbon brand that want to sponsor my podcast because they know I'm talking about the right things. You people have supported nonsense for so long, and the thing that you hate is that I'm exposing, and I am a voice in this community that keeps on talking about. Man, I am sorry. I got love for the Bahamas, and we will be there. See, the thing of it is that yesterday, and I want to share this with y'all. Yesterday, I ain't gonna just say me. I'm gonna say Mia. I'm gonna say Big Hakeem, who is my dad. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of my family pretty much struck a victory because Now my kids are under contract that they will never not have to worry about seeing their family. So I'm really mentally free to start fucking these people up because one of the biggest battles that I've had is dealing with that shit. So the contract is signed, sealed, and delivered that my babies will be home. So now I can really go ahead and deal with these people, that are destroying the other babies, the dog community. Y'all don't understand my message. You know what I mean? You still talking about show us your dogs on live, man. Show your face on the live. Matter of fact, show your face up close and personal. Like I say, yeah. Hey, much love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's signed, sealed, and delivered. I ain't never got to worry about not seeing my kids again. Give two fucks about a bitch. Now, I don't never have to worry about not seeing my kids again. No more battles, no more nothing. The kids will be with a family that love them, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? I'll never got to do that. Been battling with that shit for 4 years. It's over with. You know what I mean? Over with. That part of the science sealed and delivered. Much love, big. Much love, big. What's that? Big Brinson Bully Kennel Club. With Kennel LLC. Big Brinson. And I want to tell y'all my plans going forward is to Big Brinson, I don't know you, but I would love to have you on the podcast. I would love, of course, I got Ruben and I got Mel, and we're going to be doing these things. But I want to show the world that people love bullies. I want to show the world, of course, Dr. Dustin Hawkins. I want to show people around the world that it's something different, that some of us have breeding ethics, that some of us are caring about these dogs living a long life, that it's not a big show to glorify us, but that our motive is to care about these dogs. My brother Ruben Cortez, and I never talk about Ruben enough, but I want to talk about Ruben just like I gave Dr. Dustin Hawkins a shout out. And I want y'all to start checking out Ruben sometime when he puts up something. He don't sell a lot, but he's a good Christian man. He's very much into the church. He also can put together a car that can blow your damn head off with the sounds that he puts in it. But I look up to Ruben. That's my brother. I love him a lot. You know what I mean? For a multitude of reasons. But this brother has a passion for dogs that he don't even half of the time want to sell dogs. And that's why I can't wait to get him on the show. And he's gonna probably tell y'all need to get yourself to church, which is a reality. But yes, Dax Blood is welcome to my yard. And let me finish because I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was feeling like that I need for a multitude of reasons to interview Ruben, because Ruben to me is an example of what the American bully community should be. You know what I mean? Y'all don't see this man post dogs, and I can tell y'all he got dogs like a mother over there. Y'all don't see this man talk crazy about nothing. He just talks about the dog. Kenneth, what's going on, my brother? But the thing of it is that Ruben and his family, I can't forget Kelly, because everything I say about Ruben is true about Kelly. But I've been able to leave dogs with them for months at a time, and the dogs come back beautiful and healthy. I've been able to go to their home, and they're the aunt and uncle to my kids, and they've always showed love. But every time I see their dogs are great, and they're real dog people that care about the breed. They've walked away from situations where they could have sold out and made money. If he wanted to make money, Ruben could have made money. It was plenty of opportunities for him to be a sellout, go do the wrong thing. And you go to his home, and his home is full of beautiful bullies that are healthy, living in the Florida heat, not dying from any kind of heat issues or any of that. And really, this is where we start to go a different way, is that yeah, hey, Dr. Dustin Hawkins, you would love Brother Ruben, because I know you trying to do a lot of things, and like I say, y'all got a lot of parallels. You know what I mean? He can help you through some of the things that you was going through. But Ruben is very, very good people, and it's time for us to start spotlighting people like this, instead of people who want to spotlight on themselves for all the wrong things and talking about how many studs they sell and this and that and the other. Y'all, I ain't asking y'all to buy a dog from me. I mean, in my own personal mind, it's an honor to get a dog from me. I never asked anybody to buy a dog from me. Either you love it or you don't, and you might get approved and you not. So all of this shit about you got to pay this person and that person, most people wouldn't even qualify. But I'm going to spotlight the people who are really here about the breed. It's not about sales, but it's about understanding and getting a connection of us talking about health and doing things the right way, and a foundation to educate this community to do the right things. All of these latest attacks and all this bullshit, you know what I mean? It like I told y'all, don't y'all ever worry about me. I don't worry about. Ruben will tell y'all they've been trying to discredit me for 20 years. It don't matter. I've always said fuck exotics. I've always said healthy dogs matter, and I've encouraged and promoted any breeder who is willing to step forward and do the right thing. You know what I mean? Absolutely, Ruben. Absolutely. I've always encouraged every breeder. I promote every breeder. I'm not asking y'all to buy that. That's their thing. I'm not asking you to do anything for me. But if you are a breeder, a pet owner, a doctor, an animal person that is willing to do the right thing to save this breed, I have your back. That's it. You know what I mean? I act silly sometimes. I have fun a lot of the times because I think life is a journey of fun. We shouldn't walk around all day looking for something to be wrong. You know what I mean? We live in a world where we got beautiful spouses sometimes. We got beautiful kids. We got a lot of beauty around us. So at the end of the day, we should be loving somebody instead of trying to find reasons to hate something. But ultimately, in this dog world, we should be pushing these dogs to the level to where it's a respectable breed with a 12-year lifespan at the very least. That's it. Stop making it about me. When I started with dogs, none of my dogs had real flaws. You know, and I'm just being real. Every dog that I bought, it didn't have flaws. You know what I mean? It was a lot of very nice dogs. I was blessed in that fashion. I bought dogs from very good people. And then if I had dogs that developed certain issues or had like I've had a couple dogs that were just so terrier. I refused to breed them. I've had a dog who actually, and that was an injury, but he shattered his growth plate in his right rear leg. You know, I never bred him, and it was just he could have been bred because it was an injury. But I've had a multitude of dogs who've had small issues. By the grace of God, I have not had heart murmurs. I have not had soft palates. I have had cleft palates. Generally, with cleft palates, I don't let them live. Some of you will be mad. What's going on, Willie Hogan? Some of you will be offended by that, but when a dog is born with like the cleft palates and things like of that nature, I'm not the type of breeder who goes through all of the rigmarole of tube feeding and a bunch of extra stuff. I'm a dog man, and I believe that ultimately God has made his choice. So if the dog can't survive naturally on the nipple, God has made his choice, you know, and it's time to put the dog down. We don't have to do all these extra things to keep this going. It's survival of the fittest, and I know to some, absolutely, Ruben. I agree with that 100%. You know, we need to come together and we need to save this breed. And it's a lot to be gained from a dog world where people are serious about the breed. You know what I mean? That yes, that money is leaving their pockets, Dale, and they're angry about that. Think about this. These people have literally, and I'm gonna speak on this just from to tell you how silly it is. Many of you have heard of this dude, Danny. I think it's Keebler, or whatever the fuck his name is. This dude years ago, and I'm just giving y'all an example of how this bully world works. Years ago, he had something set up with me, and I'll never forget. You know, for whatever reason, and I'm stuck on why the first breeding didn't go through. I think it was on me because the timing was so short, the vet wouldn't get me in. Well, he found an alternate female. He set up a deal with a dude, right? And he said, you know what I mean? You send the dude to see me. He's going to do the breeding. He's going to give me a puppy. And now saying that, I do believe something happened with his female also. Anyway, this dude has put up like 9 million posts talking about that I robbed him. This was all set up. I put up the screenshots that I was supposed to send him this, and I will never forget it because my godmother, Big Heavy, had died, and I was still trying to get him his semen from, I believe it was Mandela. So he has always said that he, you know what I mean, Much love, Kelly. Much love, Kelly. But he's always said that I've robbed him. You know what I mean? And the funniest part about it is I posted a screenshot saying that I was willing to send out the semen. I was on the phone with him and his woman or old lady or whatever you want to call her. She had sat there and said, "You need to get that money back. You need to get that money back." So this is what it was about. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, do you need me to send the semen? You know this is non-refundable. Do you need me? I just need my money back. This was literally the next day. You know, I'm dealing with a death of a woman that I really love. That's why I never forget it. You know what I mean? And he literally went as disrespectful, and he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, F your mom and all this dumb shit. And that's when I cussed him out. But even through his disrespect, I said, you know what? I'm going to send you your shit. He never wanted the semen sent out. He never attempted to have the semen sent out. He made 9 million posts talking about how he was robbed. This is how the internet worked. So Sean from True Tank, who, although we have disagreements from time to time about the direction of the breed, Sean, and this is real, Sean messaged me and he said, T, I'm getting tired of this motherfucker talking about you. I'm about to take care of it. Sean sent him cash money and a dog. Y'all hear me? Sean sent him the cash that he spent and a dog. Although he didn't deserve either. And his promise to Sean was that this is over. He did this, you know, on the True Tank page in front of the world. Sean was like, it ain't about who's right or who's wrong, man. You got your money, and I'm going to throw you a dog, so hopefully you can get yourself together and you can get into this dog world. It's been 5 years. The dude's never did nothing. He promised Sean that he would never say nothing else about me. He was done with it. He got his money in his pocket, this, that, and the other. As soon as these guys wanted to change the narrative and bash me with a bunch of lies, guess who opens their mouth again? Guess who's on all kind of posts talking shit again? I say that only to say this, is that this is the type of shit that you deal with in this world, in this bully world. The individual who didn't deserve anything, didn't follow through with his deal, conned a friend of mine into giving him a puppy, on top of paying him all the money back with the promise that he would never speak bad and say that he was robbed again. And now he's right back at it. And that's why I told Sean not to do it. You don't negotiate with terrorists. It's just that simple. So now that all of this happens and they're back talking again, we can never get the conversation of elongated palates and why so many Duval Bully / Tone Roden / Waffle House / Shot Fired dogs are dead. Why so many Dax dogs / World Star dogs / Duval Bully dogs / a lot of dogs have died while doing breedings, have died while walking through Walmart, have died while sleeping in bed with children, but that would be the con line. And all of these dogs are 3 years and under outside of the Dax, who was around 5. But young dogs dying on people who have spent tons of money. The funniest thing is that they know that they are putting genetics in your dogs that will cause these dogs to die. And you know what, I'm here for all of it, because I tell y'all, while they keep on saying post pictures, I'm posting pictures, and I'm gonna post some here. You can go to Hall of Fame Bullies. I got like 60-something thousand pictures. It's crazy. Some of them are the same. But the funniest part is what I'm gonna tell you. What's going on, T Lottie? What I'm gonna tell you is this. I'm going to post some new pictures. Because y'all telling me to post pictures of my dogs, which I have accommodated y'all with. That's on the Hall of Fame Bullies page, but I'm going to post them on here. Now, my next thing, and I'm going to jump off here because I need to get myself together for the gender reveal. I might go live from there because I promised the people that I was going to walk out if it's a girl. So y'all might have to see me walk out. Y'all might have to see me be at my lowest indignant moment of my life when I walk out on the baby shower. But it got to be a boy. I've always dreamed of a grandson. A little girl to tell me what to do and to be bossy. I didn't dream of that. I didn't dream of that. But I'll post pictures that the multitude of people have sent me about Waffle House's sister being all fucked up. I'll post pictures of the multitude of times that people from the Duval bully camp have posted up "rest in peace" to young dog posts on Instagram, not Instagram, well, Facebook. I'll also post up the pictures of the conversations about broken tibulas that seem to keep on happening in the dogs. I'll post up the post where it talks about the rear leg issue on the dogs. I'll post up the reclips of these individuals talking about how it is that they're breeding dogs with elongated palates over and over again, and it's okay to do it as long as you have a surgery. But I'll also post up. Well, I've already posted up. Look at it. That was a screenshot message of where they talked about a double Waffle House dog actually dying while doing a breeding. Somebody comes on this post and they talk about lies. Bitch, go do some studying. Talking about stop the fucking lies. We've seen Dax dogs continuously die in this community. How many Dax dogs is dead? Dax himself died. If it's a lie that you can breed elongated palates with no issues, I ain't the one that told it. You can't breed a dog with elongated palates. You can't breed a dog with heart murmurs. This is all the truth. But once again, y'all want to call it lies because y'all want to change y'all shit. It's who we not see Mr. Beans in there choking out and dying at a show? Are we not seeing dogs overheating? Are we not seeing more and more dogs die at a young age? You come on here and you say stop the lies. What lie have I told? I've not lied on anybody. I've did nothing but tell the truth about how fucked up this game is and enlighten the bully world that you need to breed a better dog. If you hate that, get the fuck on because you like the rest of them puppy peddling, dog abusing, son of a bitches. And if my language offends you, I hope you offended super twice so I can put a cape on your bitch ass with them dead dogs. It is what it is. So many of you people continuously want to change the narrative. I'm talking about dogs. I'm talking about dogs. I've told you, I've asked the question a million times. Is it okay to breed an unhealthy dog? It's not. Is Dax dead at 5 years old from trying to do a breeding? Is there a double Waffle House son dead from trying to do a breeding? I don't remember his name. Has Shot Fire produced multiple dogs where his owner says 20% of all dogs have elongated palates and need surgery? Is that not a high percentage? This is out of his mouth. So if I'm telling a lie, I'm telling the lie that he told. Did Shot Fire have a surgery to fix his throat from the inability to breathe? Do you think it is okay to breed a dog who had an inability to breathe and needed a surgery? This is facts. What lie did I tell? Did we not watch more and more of the muscle tone dogs having breathing issues? Have we not watched Mr. Beans get rubbed down with ice, put cooling capes on him, and to this day we don't know where Casablanca went? And did we not see videos of the conditions of Bashar's yard? And I tell y'all this, and this is the funniest thing. So many people come on here and y'all keep saying, show me your yard, when I'm showing you pictures of the young dogs that I have and everything. But I never hear y'all say to Bashar, show us your yard, Bashar. Because the young lady who actually showed you Bashar's yard shows you one of the most horrific situations that we have ever seen with blood and snot and dead dogs and puppies laying in their own filth. Shavings matted to the point with urine that maggots were up under them. We saw all of this. Why are y'all not saying, Bashar, show me your yard? Y'all don't want to see my yard. Y'all want to take the focus off of the words that I'm speaking. Y'all don't care about what's in my yard because y'all would never buy a dog from me because y'all not looking for healthy dogs. Y'all are looking for an excuse to deviate from what's the truth that I'm telling y'all about y'all puppy peddling, dog abusing, son of a bitches that y'all glorify and go to shows with and trade ribbons with. This is the truth. Y'all truth about me is that my dogs live a long life. I'm happy to hear it. Y'all want somebody to believe that my dogs is in horrific conditions and they've never lived a good life when I always posted pictures of my dogs with my kids and living. Yet and still, your argument is that you take horrible care of dogs and you don't produce dogs and you don't know how to breed dogs, and all of the dogs that you claim are from other people's dogs, but you never send people their semen, and I don't know how they got their dogs. Y'all double talk so much. I never send semen to people, but all of the dogs that I post up is off of their dogs. How the fuck did they get their dogs off my dogs if I never sent them semen? I never produced a dog, but a multitude of people come on here and they post up a dog and say, yeah, T sold me this dog. This is from him. This is from him. But y'all ignore them. See, the thing of it is that y'all keep on coming on here and y'all say lies, but y'all call my truth lies in order to disguise y'all lies. And the truth I tell about y'all lies. Is it a fact that Dax died during the breeding? That's a fact. Is it a fact that y'all favorite breeders went online and said breed two dogs with elongated palates together, and if the dogs come out fucked up, go ahead and do a surgery? That's a fact. Is it a fact that the Waffle House blood continuously produces elongated palates and breathing issues, and if you don't know how to breed it, that you will end up with the same issues? That's a fact. The way to breed that blood, if you were to breed it, is not to line breed it back to the same things, because as many breeders would tell you, Garfield had a breathing issue. Garfield produced breathing issues. Piggy had a breathing issue. Piggy produced breathing issues. I seen this firsthand with myself on both dogs. I've seen both dogs. At the same time, Warren G died at a very young age from a breathing issue, to the point that his owner went and made a post about it. This is what those dogs are built up of. World Star, a dog that they glorified as the youngest champion, this and that and the other. You couldn't even take him to Home Depot to look for a couple fucking door handles, because he's over here falling out and dying all up in these people's store. I'm talking about death after death after death after death, temperament issues, broken femur issues, stomachs turning issues. The one dog had a lymphoma. You got unhealthy dog after unhealthy dog after unhealthy dog. And the worst that y'all can say about me is that my dog lived 15 years and y'all claim that I treated him badly. But I'm going to tell you what, in an imaginary world, if I was such a horrible dog caretaker and my dog lived 15 years and he was treated horribly his whole life, what does that say about me as a breeder, that I could make a motherfucker that could live a torturous life and still make it 15 years, and y'all dogs can't live 18 months, and y'all supposed to be taking care of them at the greatest, highest level? One way or the other, I'm a bad motherfucker. And so I drink. One way or another, I'm a bad motherfucker. Because and not to say that I treated my dog bad. I did what you're supposed to do with an old dog, right? Brandon, I ain't got no S curl. My hair curl up naturally. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and Portuguese. My hair curl up naturally. This is to take the gray out, because today I want to look young because they want to call me grandpa. I ain't got no time for that shit. So, but this is what I'm saying. See, you catch yourself in double talking all the time. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, I never send out semen, but all of the dogs I produce is off of other people's dogs and their breedings with my dogs. That doesn't make sense. I never produced a dog, but I'm selling puppies and sending people puppies. I robbed everybody, but I'm telling y'all, come get y'all breedings and pay me the rest of the money you owe me, and I'll ship the semen out, no problem. Or you can apply the money that you put to another dog, but I robbed you. What did that sound like? Nah, bitch, bring me the rest of that $3,000. I have no problem if you've been approved of you getting a puppy. It makes no sense. If I was gonna rob you, I wouldn't rob you for $500. I'd rob you for $5,000. Some of y'all street people, y'all understand that. If I was gonna rob you for $500, I wouldn't rob you for that. I would go ahead and get the whole bag and get $5,000. I can buy way more shit with $5,000 than I can $500. I'm not robbing you for a deposit. I put up puppies and you never come in. Your wife won't let you buy a dog. Your finances is fucked up. We done went past income tax time and you done spent all the income tax money. You know what I mean? Your boy went to jail. You know what I mean? Your baby mama is getting you for child support. All of these different excuses that y'all give me, but then y'all jump on live and y'all say that you got robbed. I'm here to tell y'all, next time they put that up, y'all tell me we have done a lot of breedings, a lot of puppies is coming up, and I believe that there will be free puppies. Their deposits are good. They can get their dog with great blood, excellent conformation, excellent temperament. They can finish the deal. Tell them to send the rest of that money. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta lie to nobody. Smooth Bullies is right there, and he can tell y'all. You know what I mean? And he can tell y'all. People kept telling him, "Don't send your dog down there. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that." Smooth Bullies got every dime that he was supposed to get. That's my brother. I love him. He a solid dude, and he can also tell you that whether he was going through problems or I was going through problems, we support each other through our problems and we talk because that's what real guys do. Don't let them paint no picture of me. I don't care if they paint a picture of me, but at the end of the day, I love y'all. I love these dogs. My heart is based in love. I'm all about love, even though I talk crazy. That's just my passion talking, as Jay-Z say. But I love people, you know what I mean? I love Ruben, Dr. Hawkins. We talk about more serious things from time to time. It's all love. You know, I don't care about no money when it comes to this shit. I care about seeing this breed succeed and go to the next level. And I also care about my people feeling good and coming together as one. Because that's what we started this thing on. I love my Elite Edge brothers. Contrary to popular belief, me and 99% of all the Elite Edge guys are still family and friends. Memo Loke, and I just seen it, and I'm sorry, Memo. He just sent me a thing. Me and Memo been friends. That's my brother for 20 plus years. He just sent me a thing and invited me to a couple beautiful countries to be a guest for him at his registry. Me and thank you, Miss Estevez. I got this from a bully friend like 10 years ago. A beautiful design. He's not even with bullies no more, so I might have to steal the design. Yeah, he don't even do bullies no more. But, you know, I love people. Sometimes I overextend myself, way overextend myself. But I think that our community should be more family and friends and loved ones than it should be this nonsense. I think we should all be uniting and talking about healthy dogs and how to get this together than this nonsense. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is of the utmost importance that we take responsibility as breeders and whatever we're going to be to make sure that the breed succeeds. I remember barbecues when we would get together and it was never arguing and fighting. We would almost unanimously pick the best dog because all we cared about is the best dog. Absolutely, Mal. We definitely family. All we cared about is the best dog. We were united and we started to love each other, and I've made friendships and bonds that have lasted over 20 years because we were united in the same thing. The only people in this American bully world that I fell out with and we have never gotten back together, and it's sad, is Dave Wilson. He cares about money. Cruz cares about money, and that's why him and Dave fell apart. The guys who focus money first in this game have allowed it to become a wedge in between us all. These are the guys who don't care about the dogs. These are the guys who haven't put this thing first. It is heartbreaking. I tell y'all right now, I love Dave Wilson. That's my brother, man. When I speak badly on Dave Wilson, that is a brother talking to another brother. This is a brother talking to a brother that we came up. We did this thing. I know your kids. I know your wife. We went on vacations together. We've talked. I love Deanna. I won't bite my tongue and say that. I don't agree. I don't agree with what y'all doing. So we stand on separate sides of the fence, and my obligation to this breed and to the people who follow us, you know what I mean, is what it is. You know what I mean? G-Line, much love, brother. I love that, like, Dave Wilson is actually used to be, I will still say he's a loved one, but not a friend. I love Dave. I don't never want y'all to get it twisted because I blast him about dogs. I never want to see anything happen to him. I never want to see anything happen to his family. I think we all have family members who go astray. Y'all can't say y'all don't have a family member that you look at that motherfucker and you be like, good Lord. That to me is Dave. We did too much for me to say I want to see something bad happen to Dave. But what he is doing to this breed, how he got that foot on his neck from Bashar, how he wants to change everything to extreme, is somewhat heartbreaking and very disappointing because I know that he knows that this is wrong. Me and him have had many talks about health. Like I told y'all, back in 2014, me and Dave came together and got rid of the extreme class, and I was excited because it sounded like he was coming back home, and his multitude of reasons on why to get rid of this, and it's not right, and the dogs are suffering, and to hear him go off on exotics for a while and everything, I felt like that the homie was back, but he lost his way. And it's that simple. Y'all can put that on whatever you want to. I don't hate Dave. I just hate that he sucked in to a weak ass lifestyle and he ain't man enough to come back and take care of the breed that took care of him. It's that simple. Y'all can talk about Byron down here. Byron went out and he testified for his brother. But you call Oscar Gomez and ask Oscar what he thinks about me. You call Memo Loke and you ask Memo Loke what he thinks about me. These is all brothers I go all the way back with. Carlton Pratt is still on my pages. I love Carlton. He's a good guy, a good family guy. I can't wait to go out there and see Carlton and steal some semen from him. Still, he got shit stacked up out there. He got that King Kamali. He got that good shit, and he's a real dog, man. And although he's not active in the community as much, he still has it. I got love for all my brothers back then. Adrian Barone, all the Adrians, the twins out there. The EE was a real family, man. You know what I mean? C&W, what's going on? But I just want to tell y'all, what y'all seeing now, this is not what the American Bully was based off of. And I know I'm being funny with my Jerry Curl shit and my little shit, but at the end of the day, we really loved each other, and it was a great community of love to the point to where we put the dog first, and everything else took care of itself. These people got it twisted. They're cutthroat. They're willing to sacrifice the dogs and do anything to get them a couple dollars, when really, if they did it out of love and they did it the right way, they could still get their money. I'm just being real. They could still get their money if they did it the right way, you know? They can still get their money. But the community would be a lot better. The reason why you see a Nationals that's so empty like that is because the true dog enthusiasts were hurt and disappointed by what they seen. I had a couple of homies who've been in the game 20 plus years. They went to Nationals, and one of them called me and sounded like he was in tears. He was so frustrated, like, I can't believe this shit. We worked so hard. Man, this shit falling off my damn face. It's drying up, falling off my face. But but he just talked about how we worked so hard to see this shit go a different direction and what it's become. I'm going to get myself into this shower and get myself together and stop playing around. But I'm telling y'all, healthy dogs matter. Don't say it because I say it. Say it because you believe it. Say it because you want to see this breed succeed. Say it because, you know what I mean, you care about your dogs. Healthy dogs matter. Preach out against elongated palates, heart murmurs, hip issues, feet issues, any issue that's going to affect that animal in a bad way. Preach out against it. Man, say that ain't right. Let the people know. Let the people hear you. You don't got to say Terrell from nowhere said it. Say it for yourself because you believe it. Because if we don't continue to fight for this breed, it's going extinct. It's turning into one big exotic world or whatever. Y'all ain't got to agree with me on everything. I'm not asking y'all to put my name on anything. But if you love the American Bully, the real American Bully, man, fight for that shit, dog. And I mean that, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Fight for that shit, because really right now, the breed is dying. Dog, my dude, it sort of hurt my feelings. He literally was crying. And this is a tough motherfucker, but he literally, I know he was crying because he was so fucked up by what he seen. He ain't seen the American Bully. He don't follow the American Bully. It just happened to come to Houston. He said, let me go check it out. He was so upset by what the type of dogs he seen. Like he said, it was some cool ones there, but the shit that he seen, the emptiness of the show, the way that people acted, it fucked him up so much he was crying. If you care about this breed, fight for it, man. Motherfucker done got me emotional. Healthy dogs matter. All that bullshit they talk, if y'all agree with them to say that I'm some horrible person or whatever, that's cool. I could give two fucks less. But if you believe that a dog should live a healthy life, fight for healthy dogs matter. If you believe that it's wrong to breed in bad genetics, fight for healthy dogs matter. Stop making it about me. You know what I mean? Stop making it about me. They want to tear me down because they want to silence me. They will never silence me. They don't want y'all to listen. Healthy dogs fucking matter. That's it. I'll agree with them and say I'm a fucked up person. Not in the dog world. I just did so much shit in my life. I got to pray 32 times a day and hope I make it there. But at the end of the day, healthy dogs matter. Healthy dogs matter. What's going on, Country Diva? Healthy dogs matter. I'm going to say that a million times, and I hope y'all run with it. I hope y'all continue to let these people know it's only one way to do it. I'm going to post more and more information, you know what I'm saying, and try to go, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know? At the end of the day, I post my number all the time, you know what I mean? I post my number all the time, 346-349-9840. I don't worry about no haters. Hit me up, man. Eric Bryce, Australia in the house. But this is what it is. Healthy dogs matter, man. It ain't about me. I'm just the loudest voice in it. But healthy dogs matter. Save this breed. Start speaking out against all the shit that y'all see wrong in this breed, man. I'm going to go get myself together. As I always say, this was an impromptu live. But, yeah, you don't breed Dax heavy. You know what I mean? You fade it out. If you got some Dax in your pedigree, you fade it out. This is the hardest time of the year for a lot of people. Reach out to your loved ones. Let them know you love them. You know what I'm saying? Depression, suicide, all that shit goes crazy at this time of year. Reach out to your loved ones. Let them know you love them. And as I always say, if you're going to eat good, eat good. Don't be eating that McDonald's and shit. If you're going to drink good, drink good. You know, don't be drinking that Wild Irish Rose and all that shit I'll be drinking. If you're going to smoke, you better smoke good and smoke that green, sticky, icky, that good shit. I'm telling you, don't smoke that brown sticks and seed shit. I ain't never smoked a day in my life, but it is Country Diva. Yeah, I know that I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on a new look. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all gonna do that other thing that me and Rihanna had did, y'all better do it right, or he or she might leave your stinking ass. Y'all have a good time. Y'all reach out to your loved ones. And most importantly, you know what I'm saying, thank God for another day and an opportunity to love your people, love your spouse, love yourself, and love this life. You don't need to hate nobody. God woke you up this morning for a purpose, and I mean that. You know, enjoy your life. Don't let nobody take that shit away from you. Can't nobody shame you. Can't nobody down you into believing that you something that you not. You a beautiful person. God woke you up. Be the best you that you can be today. Much love, y'all. I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Peace.